What's up, YouTube? It's your girl DeeDee. Welcome back to the channel. So I'm back with another video for you guys. Before we get into the video, make sure you are subscribed to the channel if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell to be notified when I upload new content. I go live. Share and like this video. And also leave your thoughts in the comments. I definitely want to hear your thoughts on this particular video. I'm going to stop talking. We're going to get right into it. Here we go.
You guys do not judge men the same way that you guys are judging women when it comes to the age range, when it comes to who they date. When a man dates a female and he's in his 50s, 40s, and he's dating a female in her 20s, they're like, oh yeah, like he got money, like he's providing, like he's taking care of her, like, oh, he just wanted someone younger. Madonna. Perfect example, dating someone younger. She has the money, she's providing. And then it's like looked at as, oh, why is she dating someone so much younger? This is an ew, like pedophile. It's like ew, it's disgusting. And I think the gender roles is so messed up because you judge one gender and not the other when they're doing the same thing. And I'm not saying it's right, but I'm just saying it's not fair.
It's definitely judged. It's definitely judged differently, but I think it's judged differently for a reason.
So what do you guys think about what they're saying? Now, we oftentimes we see women complain about men who date younger women. That's the obvious. But on the flip side, when a woman dates a younger man, that's congratulated by most women. Most women are like, all right, go ahead, cougar, girl, you a cougar, yeah, cougar. The term cougar, it hasn't been a complaint. No matter if it's ratchet or if it's poor behavior, it's celebrated by other women. They celebrate all of the things that they wouldn't like to be done to them. Where if we switch it around and if it was a man if it's a man dating a younger woman, it's criticized. If it's a man taking advantage of a woman with money, it's criticized. You know what I'm saying? Everything that men do is criticized by women, but when women do it, it's celebrated by other women. It's just interesting to see how this all plays out, because once again, we've all seen, and I know for a fact that younger women have always liked older men, even in high school. They always like older men, but now that they're the older women, now they have a problem with older men going for the younger women. That's something that's always been happening. And so to me, I think the real issue is when women can't have things their way, they have a problem with it. That's just the bottom line. They're selfish. When you can't get your way, then it's a problem. As long as you benefit from it, it's all good. It's all good. As long as you're gaining, you're happy, you're getting what you want, there's nothing to be said. But the minute if the coin flips over, it flips on its head, and now you find yourself in a position to where you can't benefit from the way you normally have in the past. Now everything is a problem. It's a problem. You can't have it. Nobody's checking for you. You're a non-factor now. Now all of a sudden it's all a problem. That's really the real gag. It's a selfish behavior, and I say it all the time. A lot of women are very selfish. They only want what they want, and when they can no longer get what they want, then they're gonna make a fuss about it. It's a problem. These old men going after these young women. Well, these young women want these old men for a reason too, right? Because if they don't like old men, nobody's forcing them to date them, right? So why do you have a problem with what these younger women are how these younger women are choosing to date? Ain't nobody running, chasing them down and making them date these old men. They're going after these men. They're going after older men who are stable financially. They're going after older men who have money. They're going after rich men who they know they're not really physically attracted to, but his money makes him attractive. Don't get mad at the men, get mad at the women. The women are making these choices. You know, it's like you try to find fault in men in every way possible without taking accountability for your own actions. It's the women who are going after these men. They're out here literally looking to find rich men to take care of them because they're tired of working. They're tired of working their 9 to 5. They're tired of struggling paying bills. They're the ones who decide, I'm going to go after a rich man. And they don't care how old he is. They don't care about none of this stuff that these older broads are mad about, because y'all mad because the rich men won't go after you. I mean, there's videos of women literally asking white women how they are getting these rich men to marry them. How are they getting these rich men to marry them and commit to them and then walking away from the marriage and taking half of what they got? They're literal black women out here asking how they can level up in that way. You're not asking how to be in a long-term, successful, healthy relationship. You're asking how can you get in with these rich men so you can finesse them? So I just think it's quite interesting when we see women complain about things that they can no longer benefit from in the name of, oh, these men are just nasty and they just want to go with these little girls and they just want to, acting like, like freaks or whatever. No, it's just you didn't care about that when you was young because you benefited from it. So we got to stop the cap. We got to start being honest and accepting the fact of what it really is and stop making up because it's not what y'all are saying it is. Y'all know y'all mad and you bitter because you're older and you can no longer benefit from what you see these younger women benefiting from. So the best thing you can do is try to convince these young women, girl, he's really, he's a creep, girl. Don't you be fooling with that creep. If you are a young woman, you should not be dating no older man, girl. You should not do it, girl, because these are creeps and you could do better. No, misery loves company. You want somebody to be in your miserable habitat where you've missed out on life and you don't have them opportunities anymore. And now you got to pay all your bills by yourself because you can't get no man to take you serious enough to even do that anymore. Maybe you were able to do it when you were younger, but now that time have passed and now you're invisible to men. And you can't find a man. These men don't want you. And now you mad that these young women have the same opportunities you had at once, but you too bitter to let them have what they want because you can no longer get it. Let's just keep it 1,000. And it's sad, but I say to young women, look, don't put yourself in a position to be used to be used or put in a position to be a 304. Listen, I advocate for women finding husbands, finding real solid relationships with a man that you can build with. It's not so much about the age. If you're into older men, I mean, if that's your thing, if he's a good guy and he's in it for the right reasons, I don't see anything wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? But if you're out here looking for a man who's older just because he can take care of you, but you don't really want him, you just want what he can provide, then you're setting yourself up for a life of misery because you don't really want to be with that man. You just want his provisions and that's it. And eventually you're going to get tired of that. So I advocate for women and men going for the people that want to be with them, people who really want to establish something that's real, not this fake stuff that is only short term. It's not going to last you. And then you find yourself just repeating that cycle over and over and over again, not really being fulfilled with what it is that you really want. And if you want a superficial, sugar daddy or sugar mama or whatever, go ahead. But remember that is not long term. That is going to end at some point, and then you're going to find yourself back to square one, trying to figure it out, trying to pay for your own bills and doing what you need to do. And the older you get, the worse it is. I just think that we could do so much better. And I think because everything is so superficial and so all about money, it's just turned into a big train wreck. It has. Dating has turned into a big train wreck. People don't take marriage seriously. They don't really take courting and dating seriously. It's all about a check. It's all about a bill. It's all about a money. It's all about superficial things. What you can do for me. And if you can't do shit for me, then I'm out. I don't care. And that's what it is. That's just what it's turned into. And that's unfortunately the reason why it's such a divide between men and women. That's just the real reason. And women are leading this charge. Women are the ones who are setting the stage for how they want men to treat them and how they want men to look at them, because they're the ones who are demanding all of these unrealistic, superficial things from men, and men are saying, nah, we're not trying to do that. We're not trying to do that. We're not doing that. We see what y'all are about, and if this is all that you care about, we out. We don't really want to deal with women who think this way. So listen, y'all, let me know what y'all think in the comments below. Comment, like, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell to be notified. Y'all know what it is. Chime in. I want to hear your thoughts, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.